So, all right, the stock market took a dive yesterday. I hear it's climbing back as we speak. No one, the thing about the stock market is nobody knows why the stock market does what it does. Best analysis I've heard is it has to do with this quantitative easing where they basically force everybody into riskier stocks. And it's over, the stock market has been climbing so fast that it's kind of outstripped the assumed worth of some of the companies. But even that, the worth of the companies is just something people make up. It's just something people think those companies have. Here are two visions of what happened. First, from the Wall Street Journal, which is all about Wall Street and they know about money. They say the paradox of this correction is that it's taking place as the economy looks stronger than it's been since at least 2005 and maybe since 1999. The ISM non-manufacturing index for January rolled in at 59.9 on Monday, which means a near boom in the service economy. New orders index surged to 62.7 from 54.5 in December. The employment index hit 61.6 from 56.3. This is the latest signal that the U.S. economy has climbed to a new higher growth plateau from Barack Obama's secular stagnation. Discounting for noise in the GDP figures, the economy has grown at about 3% on an annual basis since last May. And with tax reform now kicking in, growth could be even faster in 2018. It could, at the extreme, even rise above 5%, which would be insane. Now let's travel over to our friends at the New York Times. Let's go right to Knucklehead Row.
Oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, ho. Let's go waltzing down to Knucklehead Row.
So on Knucklehead Row, of all the knuckleheads there, the knuckleheadiest has got to be Paul Krugman. I do not believe a word that comes out of him has any reference at all to the truth. Charles Blow is a hysterical girl, like a hysterical 12-year-old girl. That's one thing, but Krugman is just like saying stuff, and he's won the Nobel Prize for Economy, which apparently he deserved because before he became a partisan, he invented some theory that was very important for economists. But since then, it's all been this kind of nonsense, and he writes a piece. One day, this is 2 days, I guess, where their stocks took a dive for 2 days. Has Trumphoria hit a wall, finally hit a wall? So this is the guy who said when Trump was elected and there was a stock dip, he said, they're never going to recover. So now he says, first he goes through this long thing about how the market has nothing to do with the economy, doesn't mean the economy may be strong, there's good news, but market turmoil, and you know how it is, everything before the but is always nonsense. Market turmoil should make us take a hard look at the economy's prospects. And what the data say, I'd argue, is that at the very least, America is heading for a downhill shift in its growth rate. The available evidence suggests that growth over the next decade will be something like 1.5% a year, not the 3% Donald Trump and his minions keep promising. So we're hearing 3 to 5 from the Wall Street Journal, 1.5 from the New York Times. Let's see in the next year who comes closer to the truth. By the way, just to put this out there, Trump is foolish to keep using the stock market as an indication of how the economy works. That's on him. That's on Donald Trump, because the stock market will dip at times. It's going to go down, and then you get the blame if you took the credit. There's all kinds of good things happening in the economy that he definitely can take the credit for. He should just say it is wonderful that the stock market, we know that goes up and down, but that's a wonderful thing that it's going up. But he does take too much credit for it.